Good morning, everyone. This is the third time trying to film this video. There's a reason I've been putting off this topic for as long as I have. And now my coffee is like super sweet at the bottom because it's almost gone. Not good. Alright, so I've decided to come at this from a little bit of a different angle. I've been having a lot of trouble figuring out who I am. A lot of trouble rediscovering myself because I feel like I've been out of touch with myself forever. So, this is part one of that journey that I am cataloging. So, since it's part one, this is aptly named Claiming Your Labels. First off, there are a lot of people who do not want to claim their labels because it makes them uncomfortable, or there have been labels pushed on them their entire lives. I absolutely understand that. There is a lot of labels that I refuse to pick up because of that. Because people have been calling me one thing or another forever. And I don't agree with it. But these are the labels that I choose to use that give me a feeling of power, a feeling of being in control. When you choose your own labels, it kind of can define who you are, at least in my sense. It reminds me of who I am on the ground level. No matter who I choose to become later on, these are some of the things that are basely part of who I am that probably won't change. And I think it means a lot trying to build this framework of who you are as a person before you branch out. And I don't remember if I told this story, but I was washing my hair the other day and the only thing I had was coconut flavored shampoo. Yes, I said flavored. Don't taste the shampoo. It doesn't taste like coconuts. And I was completely bewildered because coconut has never been one of my top favorite flavors, or even a flavor I usually consider. But I had it anyway. Like, past me had gone out and said, yeah, this is the best thing to get. And then I've just been washing my hair without thinking about it for like a year now. And then I was like, why did I even get this? I don't like this. Why is it here? I have been struggling a lot with self-identity lately. So I thought I would put my framework out into general space just to kind of get an idea of what makes me me. And it's great if you want to claim some or any of the labels that I claim. It's great if you have none of them. If you don't want to claim any at all because it makes you completely uncomfortable, I agree with that. I'm not going to go over some of the labels that make me uncomfortable because that list would be ridiculous and triggering. So, here are the ones that give me more feeling of being in control. Witch, for obvious reasons. I am a witch. I am completely comfortable claiming that label, and it gives me... It's a very powerful feeling, and I'm going to keep saying that because it's true. But there is a lot of history attached to that claim, and a lot of tragedy attached to that claim. But now we can openly claim what it is with a degree less of judgment. Most people, again, cue the, you're a Satanist. Not going over that. I have recently been in contact with a lovely, lovely witch who has been practicing for several years and does not want to claim that title. And that is completely okay. If you feel like your practice doesn't fit in a little box, more power to you. I personally love claiming it because it gives me another depth to who I am, and it kind of puts a name on all the things that I had previously been doing. I didn't realize that studying an herb book that thick in high school and reading tarot cards and collecting cool rocks and talking to the ghost in the shed was kind of the same thing. And it was only when I was like 18 or 19 that I finally decided, hey, this is a thing. I'm gonna do it now. And ever since then, I've been down with that term. The second term, which a lot of you know by now, I am non-binary, and although nobody really respects my pronouns, it's something that I like to claim to define myself. It's one of the base things that makes me me. And I've been fighting with that a lot for my entire life. Again, I didn't really know it was something I could claim. I thought I was just weird. It is definitely something I can claim, and I certainly do claim it. It narrows down what I'm feeling and who I am. On the same note, I am pansexual, and that's a whole nother bundle of fun. I am a Virgo. Everybody should know that by now. And a lot of people don't really like claiming their zodiac because there's so much negative connotation, I guess. So when you tell somebody, oh, hey, I'm a so-and-so, they're like, oh my god, you're one of those. Such as one of my friends is a Gemini, and as soon as you're like, oh yeah, you're a Gemini, I get you, I understand where this is coming from and why you're acting this way, and you make more sense to me now. And they're like, what does that mean? I'm just fucking, like, I'm not two-faced, I'm not dual personalities. Like, no, it doesn't mean that. It can mean so much more. And I'm a Virgo, and I completely accept all of the negative Virgo associations. If you're actually into astrology and you actually look into it, it's a balance. There's good things and bad things. And one of the good things for Gemini would probably be you're super fluid and, like, open to all kinds of shit. Like, no kidding. That's one of the labels that I like, is my zodiac label. Also, when you're sitting there wondering who you are, then you think, well, I'm actually a sibling. I have 5 brothers and sisters. That has to count for something. I can claim that. I am a partner. My boyfriend is out in the living room right now. And what it means to carry those all the time. I am also a friend, I guess, to some people. Maybe it's just because it gives me more of a feeling of self-worth when I can actually accept all of these things that everybody else kind of already accepts from me, because I can't see myself from the outside. Like, he'll probably look at me and be like, yeah, that's my partner. My siblings will look at me and be like, wow, the oldest one who's never home because they live in their own house. It still stands. Hopefully I will be a spouse soon. I'm a writer, an artist, a creator. I'm an empath. I'm a student. Actually, a lot of things. And if it helps you to write down all the things that you are, maybe some or any or all of these, and that's great. And if not, if you just want to be classified as human and that's all that makes you comfortable, go for it. This has been me trying to figure out who I am all over again because I've been out of touch with myself forever. So that was my little rant. It got a little heated. I should stop drinking coffee. That last bit was so syrupy. Pretty gross. Anyhow, this will be the first of many finding myself videos, I hope. And I hope it helped somebody. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you next time.